All right, so I've got a four-wheeler trailer that my boys were pulling one day, and it came off of the ball and fell onto the pavement. And if you'll notice here, you'll see that the trailer wires got a little bit dinged up and rubbed on the pavement a little bit. So I am going to see if I can get these all fixed up and working right again. And you know for sure that I'm not going to start any project without my Swiss Army knife. Handy little devil. I need to trim up this wire casing here a little bit just to see exactly where the damage is. Looks like it didn't go up any further than here. I'll trim off the remainder. And go ahead and clip this off. Okay, and before I start on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and get this side all hooked up. I've got my new wire harness here that I can use to get it all hooked up, so we should be good. And by the way, if you see the cat, don't mind him. He's just mad that he's not a dog. Okay, so now I got to get to work on these ends here and get this wire stripped. Alright, so now I'm going to prep my wiring harness that goes, the new wiring harness that's going to go back on the trailer. I need to split these just a little bit. I'm just trimming off a little bit of the insulation so that I can get these red connectors clamped on, so that they're ready to receive the wires that are already on the trailer. Make sure that's on there good and tight, and go to the next one. Okay, now these are all prepped. You can take them back over to the trailer and get going on that part. So another thing I did is I purchased these heat shrink tubing pieces that I can slide over the connections to help make them weather tight. And then also, besides that, I'm going to cut off this black sheath that's over these wires here, and I'm going to slip it back over the top of my new harness. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this side all prepped. Okay, these are all stripped stripped off, ready to go. And before I put everything back together, I want to make sure, and I have these heat shrink tubing on there. Okay, I had to join these two white wires together so that they can connect to the one in here, because my new plug only had one white wire coming out of it. Alright, now that I've got all of these on here, I need to get my torch and do some, and get this heat shrink tape on there good. Alright, now that everything's connected back together, I'm going to close these all up around the heat shrink, and I'm going to wrap that really good with some electrical tape to give it some stability. But we've got it all wrapped up.